Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. We are here with our lovely crew of the UA, the Unearthed Arcanum. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, I just opened up my Discord and finally that picture loaded. That was scary. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. For those that have no idea what this is, hi, we are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, obviously, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Estera. So if this is your first, second, and third time watching the channel, or fourth today, watching the channel, welcome. We hope you enjoy your time. Before we jump into our sessions tonight, our session tonight, excuse me. Reminder, next month, most likely, I'll be gone. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I should say this coming month. Man, we're coming up soon on this. Probably starting around the 15th. So yeah, so in a couple weeks, actually. I will be starting our one-shots again. So for those that have not participated, our one-shots are really fun. We're going to have them actually like during the week. But it's actually where most of our friends here, I would say, at least have played in. If not, so I think Dan, actually, we met each other from that one-shot, right?
See? Yep.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Curse's Circus, right?
Actually, before that, it was...
in the desert.
Yes, that was first
Yeah. One. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Still
highly recommend.
Wall. That was a fun one. That was a fun one that was, I think it was supposed to be one shot and ended up becoming a 3-shot. So.
For us, it actually stayed a one-shot, believe it
or
not.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was rare. Clinton, I think you played that one too, actually.
I did.
Yeah. Anyways, so one shots. I will have them during the week. So there's no information on them right now, but if you want to check out and just at least kind of get your foot in the door, you can feel free to message me or at least kind of get your bearing on especially if you've never jumped into, if you've never joined Start Playing. It's a great way to kind of just get connected there for games. And we're not sponsored at all. This is the first time I'm actually probably mentioning Start Playing in forever, but they're great. I love them. So go to startplaying.games/GM/It's a Long Story. There'll be some more info on that soon.
No, I'm sorry. I hate that. Is a fantastic one shot. Everybody should play it. A favorite one shot.
You tried so hard, Clinton.
I just felt bad because listen, it is such a fun one shot. It is really good. And that was actually the first one you ever ran for me, and you ran it from a brother-in-law, Dan, who now plays on Monday nights because he also knows how great of a DM you are. And I hate you moving forward. Sorry, go ahead.
But he loves him because he's the best DM, and he does really fun one shots.
Thank you very much. That's very sweet, guys. That's very sweet. First off, I missed it. I was absolutely not offended on the first part of it at all. And the second part, I completely forgot that, Dan played in that one shot. I totally forgot about that. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
That was his first ever session of D&D.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he DM'd after that, right?
Yeah, he started DMing after that for some friends, and then he started playing online, and then he got in with a terrible group, and I was like, hey, man, I know a guy. You also know him. You should go play with that guy.
That's sweet. Look, everything comes full circle. Circle of life.
Damn it.
What the hell are we talking about? One-shots. They're great. Check them out.
One-shots, they're great. Check them out. Tagline.
Yes. Some more information on that when they'll be coming up. Also, if you are
for TikTok,
yeah, we could just start streaming one shots, but there's a whole other complicated thing for that. Also, if you're wanting to support the channel, what we're doing right now, best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok down below at It's a Long Story _TTRPG. Yeah, please check out that stuff. Find out the silliness and drama of the stuff that we've done lately. I always forget to do this. It's so dumb. I believe that's it. I think that's all I have for announcements. So before we jump into the session, we need to get a recap of where we left off. So I will be leaving it to Jess because I knew that. That'd be how messed up would that be if Hannah was just fucking with me?
I would with extreme.
I know you would. I know you would, and I love you for it.
Can I have one quick announcement, real quick?
Yes, please.
It is going to be my son's 8th birthday on Monday. So happy birthday, Cade.
Happy birthday, Cade.
Happy birthday, Cade.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Incredible. That's awesome.
Is he watching again tonight?
Can we get a birthday Huxley for Cade?
That's awesome.
Do we get birthday inspiration for Clinton's kids?
No, but
Damn it.
But Clinton's kids do for the games that he. Yes. Right? Fair?
Yeah, that stacks inspiration. Yeah, they're inspiration stacks.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Cool. So, before we begin tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off. So, Jess, please take it away.
Okay. So we start out with some Ivings bursting out from the woods. We've got greater Ivings, which are very big and have wings. We've got some lesser Ivings and some Iving warriors. We get right into the fighting with Prim able to sort of take a round first, or at least getting out to get ready because she noticed Aura running out. So she gets her Armor of Agathis going along. During the first sort of part of the battle, Prim's on one side and the rest of us are sort of on the other. Prim locks down one of the bigger guys. Gwen uses a new spell that summons a dragon out of a storybook, and some Ivings attack Io, Aura, and Gwen. We have a little bit of issues going from there. The few of us missing our attacks for a little bit. And Alistair is able to cast haste on Kara, though, so that's good. But in the second round, Io gets hit real hard and goes down. His last thought before he goes unconscious is basically a very frustrated and annoyed, this is what's going to take me out sort of thought, which is very Io in that moment. But between Kara, Al, and Gwen, we're able to stop the Ivings from continuing to attack Io, which gives Aura sort of enough time to help us control the battlefield. Alistair is able to use his connection with Undulith to transform enough to get over to Io, bring him back up. Io has a moment of mental connection with Undulith where she tells him that he needs you now. And then Aura is able to get Io to the other side of the battlefield so that he's not quite so in the mix. However, this does leave Kara as sort of the main target. And she goes down pretty quickly after that. Meanwhile, Prim is still on the other side of the battlefield, just unleashing all of her attacks against one of the greater Ivings with Gwen's dragon for help. We keep that one sort of stunned and locked down, and Prim is able to take out a lot of aggression on that single target to start with. Aura and Io sort of, this is a direct quote that was said last week, you all, I wrote it down. They become back blasting buddies. And that was just one of my favorite quotes, so had to be said. But like we said, Kara did go down. Gwen moves as far away as she can to try to draw fire, and Al starts to make his way over to Kara, to heal her. And from the back of the field, Io lets out a very, very cool sort of psychic attack with his bandana off. So for the first time, we see the eye in his forehead, which is pretty cool. And Prim, noticing now that the rest of the battlefield is available, does a very cool move of Misty stepping on top of the big green Iving, and then just kicking the shit out of it over and over and over again. Gwen's storybook summons a knight in place of the dragon. And finally, Alistair's able to channel through Undolith to heal Kara. Kara also hears Undolith in her head. He needs you now, and Kara says back to her that she needs her daughter. I think there was some swearing in there. But after that, we're able to take out the rest of the Ivings pretty quickly. Mask is able to guide Kara's crossbow through Undolith to sort of get one of the last shots on one of the Ivings that's left. And then we all turn around and just see Prim continuing to beat the shit out of a very dead green, I think it was the green Iving. Kara reaches her first, is able to calm her down sort of with a hug. Then as the exhaustion catches up with Prim, she vomits up all of the alcohol that is in her system. And we ended with Gwen sort of leading her away to clean up. And I think I hit all the big notes of the whole battle.
Beautiful. Thank you kindly. Anything else to add, friends?
Most of the damage Kara took was because she was also taking half of Gwen's. So
right.
There's that.
Beautiful. Yeah. Cool. Anything else, or is that all of it? I think that's all it.
Yeah. That was really
nice.
Good.
Cool. Well, I think we're ready. Yeah, I think we're ready. Cool. Do you guys want to play some D&D?
See?
Awesome. Let's freaking do it. For those of where we left off with UA, the silence of the Fey Forest does not seem to last long. As you all are catching your breath and taking care of loved ones, sounds of the forest slowly come back. Ara picks up the crossbow that he had dropped and just finds a stump and kind of sits quietly waiting for the rest of the group to catch up or to take whatever rest is needed. As you all are gathered together, what do you do? The scene is yours.
So the first thing Io would have done after kind of coming to, he would have he probably would have seen Gwen carry Prim kind of carry Prim off to get her cleaned up. And then the first thing he'd end up doing is he'd end up looking for his ripped up bandana and right now he's working on mending it with mending.
Okay.
Would you like some help with that, Io?
I got it, but thanks for offering. And thanks for saving my life again. And 1 second here. As I was saying this, his voice is noticeably kind of cracking. And he's kind of avoiding eye contact with you. Afraid to see if you still kind of have that watery visage or anything.
Listen, I feel like I've said this a number of times, but we've never really actually acted on it. But it looks like you need to rest. And listen, I have some dice. I'm sure Prim might have some cards or something, but maybe we just relax for a bit and not think about everything that's going on and just kind of ignore the world for a minute.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Is Kara okay too? I saw she went down.
She's fine. She's fine. She's got Gwen, and I think they're both kind of taking care of Prim at the moment.
You would see Kara frantically starting to pack up the camp. There was a large battle here, and someone's after us, so she's starting to get ready to move.
She's Kara's busy. I don't know if we're gonna have time. But could you at least look at me?
Which one of y'all is driving right now?
It's me. It's Alistair.
Can I see your hand? He's still not able to look up at Alistair, but he's like, and then I think Alistair had already shifted back into his regular form, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First he's touching your hand, see if you seem dry or wet, noticing that you're not soaked still, or if you're still soaked. Slowly trying to meet your eyes.
Hey, look, it's under control. She's under control. I pick and choose now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, but when I came back, I didn't think I was here. I thought I had already bit the dust and was gonna experience firsthand what that other guy went through. I woke up submerged, so I'm just glad it was not him.
Whoever it is, just know they were helping you. And listen, we're not going to let anything happen to you. Okay, I need you. Okay?
I hear you. I just need more power. More of my own power. Then I don't have to burden other people with not being strong enough anymore.
You're not a burden. You've never been a burden, Io, and I don't know how many times I have to say it. You are easily the most capable person I've ever met. You have such an unlimited amount of raw potential.
You ever been mountain climbing?
Points at the cane.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you climb a mountain, when you're at the base, there's all this easy scaffolding to get up. But then the higher you climb up, the smaller the stepping stones get, the more slippery the rocks get, the thinner the air gets. Thing I'm saying is, the base of the mountain, you have a lot of room for mistakes, and the falls ain't so bad. The higher you get up, the less space you have for those mistakes, and the more costly those mistakes get to. We're getting pretty high up that damn mountain, and I know relying on people is strong and strength and all that good monk bullshit, but we are getting to a point where mistakes can't happen anymore. I gotta be better. I ain't gonna stop relying on y'all, but I got to be better.
Then I think you and I are pretty aligned on this. I said I need you. Sounds like you might need me. I have ideas. Could benefit both of us.
Isle's been sitting this whole time. I think he'll say, all right, friends till the end and partners all the same. And then he reaches out a hand as if he's wanting you to pull him up, but he's giving you a look where he's gonna do the work himself to get back up.
Yeah. I'll help you up.
Thanks. Thanks for being there, especially how I handled last night.
We all have our moments. But we'll be fine. And listen, I'm sure everyone else has already forgotten about it. There's been other things that have happened since then. Are you gonna be okay?
I don't have a choice. I got my folks waiting for me when we get back home. I got my girl waiting for me when I get back home, and you want to live in a world with me in it, so I ain't got no choice but to be okay.
I think this is where I kind of let you in on one of my other secrets, which is you don't have a choice on whether you die either. So maybe you could stand a little bit farther back next time.
I was trying to distract the thing so Kara could get a good kill on it.
Maybe you let Prim do that next time.
I remember she was busy, but yeah, heard.
Yeah. Maybe we should help Kara, I guess. She's just kind of hamming everything into the same bag.
Yeah, that's... Gwen ain't gonna be too happy about that. She won't be able to find shit. Worse than normal.
Yeah. Kara.
As you guys walk over to Kara, Gwen, I imagine you have a hand on the back of Prim as
Yeah, I'm kind of doing like a continual cool breeze with prestidigitation, like across the back of the neck and across the forehead, and just probably across like the wrists and all the areas that help when you're hungover and exhausted and everything.
It's only singular wrist. She's missing the other one.
Wrist. You're correct. Yes, the wrist. You feeling better? Physically?
Yeah. Kind of looks at her knuckles, probably scraped up at this point, and
yeah, I'll start like dabbing at them with water and a cloth.
Yeah, I lost myself there for a bit.
Yeah.
That what happened in that fight?
Well, Io and Kara both went down, and the trees just kept coming. But you stopped, I think, the biggest one. Or you got to it so quickly, and you stopped it from doing really anything.
I didn't realize Kara and Io were hurt.
Yeah, you were pretty lost in it. Has that happened before?
It used to. It used to happen a lot more.
Is that what Beryl helped with?
Yeah. Really, him and his grounding exercises were part of trying to handle that anger.
Have you done them since we've gotten here?
No, not at all. There's
I
been
didn't
so
think so.
much. There's just been so much going
No.
on.
So much.
And I thought...
No time to talk about any of it, it seems.
Well, and I thought with Amaranthiel, like I was doing better, like I didn't feel that, and then...
I'm sorry for how I've been judging you for that. It's not what I meant it to come across as, and I'm sorry that it has, if it has.
You were judging me?
A little bit, but mostly myself, that you had to clean up my mess, Prim.
Oh, that. I was like, why were you jealous about
No, not jealous, judging, or upset with myself mostly that I put you in that position.
Listen, if it had been you, if it had been Kara, if it had been Alistair, if it had been Io, if it had been Yori, I would have done the same. Everybody left.
Yeah, not my finest moment. I was trying to figure it out on my own. And I left you to do it on your own.
maybe leaving the person with abandonment issues is probably not the strongest move.
No,
But
I'm working on it.
that one that Aura screamed like a little girl, so I went after it and killed that one.
Yes, that one.
I ripped its wings off.
Yes.
I don't know if Alistair wants that.
I think he would love them.
If you want to go with
You're
talk
gonna
to
be
him
okay?
about that rule, yeah, I'll be fine. I just need a minute.
You need to do some grounding techniques.
Yeah.
All right. Gwen will go and gather up some of the wings and other non-splattered body parts, if possible.
I didn't cremate the purple one. You're fine.
Yeah, there's wings left.
Kara, as Alistair and Io come up to you, roll me a perception check.
I just dropped my dice. Let me get another one. I don't know where it went. Plus 3. 17.
Okay. I'll hold on to that for now. What do you say as Alistair now comes up, or what does Alistair now say?
You seem like you're in a hurry.
We have to move. We just made a lot of noise, killed very large beasts, and definitely our fight was heard from quite some distance away. Don't forget we're being hunted by the hounds of Iabellum. That's why we left early, to draw attention to us. We need to move. Now, the longer we stay here, the more time they have to get to us. Everything within a mile heard that fight.
What's the light situation? Is it like early morning?
I thought you were asking Kara.
Middle of the day. It's about noon, probably. Is that how it
okay.
feels?
Okay. I mean, sure, we can get going, but we're not going to be able to outrun these things forever.
We can try. We can be stealthy. We can sneak through the woods. If we get our distance as quietly and quickly as possible, once they get to this point, picking up our trail will be hard as hell. But we have to move now.
Okay, I trust you, but to be sure, this isn't your way of not dealing with what just happened, right?
This is basic tactics, Alistair. If you want to stay and fight whatever else is coming, we can.
I trust you. I just making sure that you're okay.
None of us are okay, but we have to keep going.
Is it just me, or does everything appear a little too vibrant, even for here? As you're looking at Io, his pupils seem dilated, and his middle eye is still open, and it's kind of looking around frantically.
Maybe it's your headband's missing. Maybe that's it. It is pretty vibrant, but
is it? I mean, we both almost died. Should we be moving around so
we,
quickly?
We should. We should get as far from here as quickly as possible. We can rest later.
Okay, well, I just hope we don't keel over while moving, but...
Well, I'll amend that. As far from here as quietly as possible.
All right. We should probably, if that's what we're gonna do, we should probably make sure Prim's good to go too.
I'm good.
She'll have to shoot. Okay.
Walking in.
Let's get going then.
You mentioned kind of stealthily getting through, right?
Yes.
Gwen will head over with the wings.
Yeah, I ripped those off earlier.
Hands them to Alistair like a cat presenting a dead animal.
Which one was these?
The
I think the
purple
purple
ivy.
ones.
Okay.
And she would have looked really quick for anything else she could find that looked useful for spells, magic stuff.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Advantage. Or I want to offer the help faction. Sorry, that was wrong of me.
No, yeah, it's fine.
19.
19. Okay. Okay, cool. For the wings, you notice that they seem to be deteriorating pretty quickly. So like dried leaves, but in a extremely fast sort of sense. So you're able to kind of collect essentially like essence of them, but they're kind of like the consistency of like fish flakes at this point.
I'm sure we've got like glass vials or something we could put them in to
Maybe crumbled into a powder.
Yeah.
They could be, yeah. If you wanted to do that now, or you could just kind of keep them in that like flake form.
Yeah.
Do that.
Cool. And then I'd say looking at like looking at the creature, the claw itself is pretty. The claws themselves are pretty like strongly attached to these like kind of I would say they're vines, but they're like very strong sort of. I would say it would take some significant physical force to kind of break these off. And then lastly, you notice that the eyes of this creature, which were purple, have now gone to a dull black.
Do they look like they could be like scooped out?
Pretty easily, actually.
Okay. Can I scoop them out and see if Ara will come over and cut off the claws while the rest of them are like talking or something? Is he around?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
He's
I
got
think
that
you know.
fancy sword.
Yeah, if you ask for his help, he'd definitely help.
Yeah, I think she'd say these might be able to be useful. You think you're up for it? Removing them?
Yeah, I can try.
And she's gonna pop the eyeballs out.
Cool. Those come out super easy. As you see them, you don't see there's any like sort of like attachment, like any sort of like it feels like it's kind of like in your hand. It almost feels like a marble.
Cool.
Gwen, what did you roll on your investigation check?
19.
19. Okay, cool. 19 is enough to notice that as you are looking at it, in the like sort of effect of the something this smooth in the light should have a reflection of the light or some sort of. Nothing seems to reflect from this thing.
Interesting.
With my ability to see magic, does it have any active magic going on? Maybe like a divination flavor?
Yeah, she like holds it up to him like, look at it.
Not like it's a current active magic item. It seems like it would be something that would be useful for some sort of divination thing. Specifically, yes. Stop reading my notes.
Sorry, I'll close it. Sweet.
You think these ones have any of that sovereign glue stuff that the one in the material plane had?
I don't know, Io. You want to milk it and find out?
No, I ain't learned that kind of shit. Never.
Let's see how Ara did.
Did you just ask if he wanted to milk the tree?
I have nipples, Jack.
Where else would it be?
Me.
Do you see blue oozing from anywhere? Like maple syrup. I guess that's the wrong tapping. You'd have to tap it, Io. Tap the tree.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dang, where's Nalani when you need him? I'm sure he'd know how to tap a tree.
Anyone would, definitely Nalani would know how to tap a tree.
At the mention of Delani, I'm just going to walk over to Kara.
So, Io, this conversation, not very work appropriate. She's just going to give him like a little look and then hug him very tightly because she's very happy that he's alive.
At the response of that hug, full embrace, bear hug in response.
That is, it's up to you, but that was at least almost interrupted by the, as the single thing gets one of the claws. I will say, like, as he kind of goes for the second one, I'm going to say he looks over at Kara, who seems to be in a hurry, and just goes, "Is one enough?"
Yeah, we can just do half the job. We're in a hurry.
Okay. As he picks up the claw to hand it to you, Alistair, I'll need an Arcana check on that one.
24.
Okay. You get a sense of conjuration. But that's it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm the DM. Yeah, actually, I would say RS seems to be pretty distracted as he hands it to you. Okay, all right, let's go.
All right.
Everybody good?
Io has not let go of hugging Gwen.
Gwen's tolerance for hugs is probably about 25 seconds. So
That's
after
long.
that, she's like doing the awkward pat on the back. But
Sorry.
she won't let you. She'll let you hold on as long as you need to.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So listen, I hate to be the... I mean, I don't hate it, guys. Let's just be obvious here. How exactly do you expect us to be quiet?
Io just levitates. It's like, I watched.
You weren't
I
the
watched Kara
problem.
long
I
enough. Oh,
it's not exactly as alive as I have been recently.
Just
Prim, do you have?
I lost track of where we are in the timeline at this point. Are we
yeah,
back
I
to
thought you guys
the-
were still overdoing. I don't know where you guys are now.
We came back.
Yeah, you guys aren't that far away from each
Yeah,
other.
we're
Okay, I was
within
like,
talking distance of the whole camp. So
Yeah.
just because I came back later. That, anyways. Adelia added some stuff with the scarf that can help with avoiding people tracking. And
Okay.
she'll come
Probably
over
why
to.
you should have the scarf because you know these things.
As she says that, she just pulls the back of the scarf over like a hood over Kara.
Card glares.
Give you an orange Assassin's Creed hood, and then just and she'll do the pass without a trace and activate it. We've got about an hour.
all right, let's get as far away.
Also, don't we have a bunch of health potions? Can't the hurt folks chug a bunch?
yeah.
I
suppose.
actually
You good?
pick this up. Yeah. I think I guess I think honestly we just need to get out of this spot and maybe we could just rest in an area where we can have a better visual.
What I was trying to say. Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you, Ara.
That's fine. Okay. I didn't know how. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
You see Ara looking at Prim.
Oh shit! Yeah. Pulls out the book.
Did I get
As-
anything with that perception check, or are we just? It was pointless.
No, it wasn't pointless. It was with a 17. What I would say is that you probably I was keeping it just in case it didn't come up, but I would say that in this regard, you would have saw that that Ara was far enough out to kind of give the like sort of seeming like maybe we should get out of here, sort of thing, but it didn't need to come up. So
Okay.
Do the look around and point.
Yeah,
Start walking.
you got it. Yeah, you start to hear. What's that?
Stealthy as possible.
Yes,
Yes.
stealthy as possible. As you guys start to kind of find the direction and head off, I will need a group stealth check.
With pass without a trace, the lowest I can roll is a 23.
I got a natural 20 for a 31 with pass without a trace.
Wow.
I
Natural
know.
20. How much does pass without a trace add again?
Plus
Plus
10.
10.
Plus 10. Got it. Can I roll with advantage since I'm floating?
No,
You
Just
do.
off the ground.
Well, you
That-
have to
unless
close.
that's another
It-
thing
the
of it.
cloak, the mantle says when flying you have
Oh.
advantage. It's part of the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I got a 41.
That's
Just-
really good.
Just below.
That's really good. I got a nat one.
It's good.
God
You got a nat one.
Damn.
I,
That's okay.
I
It's
got
a
We got
24.
two natural
check.
20s to balance it.
Yeah.
oh,
I got a 29.
1 second.
See, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
a 24.
10.
I feel like
With the
Houston
plus
is
10?
meowing at me insistently that he should be big
With the
for
plus
this,
10, 1 second. Oh crap.
but
Wrong
she tells him
character.
to wait.
That's why that was like
Yeah, that
like
makes
that.
sense.
Because I thought you said you got a natural
No.
20.
Oh no, I didn't get a natural 20. I got
Oh.
a 20. I got a 23 actually.
Okay. So we got 11. Or do you have any to stealth for Elser?
It's a 13 total.
13. Okay. 13.
31 for Gwen.
31. Just in that 20. Prim.
29.
29. Kara 41. And Io with a 23. Okay, cool. In this case, there are certain cases I would say, like if it's something specific, but we don't have to go to the details of it. There are certain cases that nat 1 is a nat 1 always, even if it's not always the adding all of it up and then dividing. In this case, it definitely would be, which is good for you guys. So I will say the nat 20 and the nat 1 cancel out. All right.
Thanks, Gwen Bear.
Romance.
Gotta work on those.
It's always there to
know.
clean up your messes.
Romance pants.
I actually
that's
feel like it
my
should be
job.
Kara and Alistair's natural 20 and natural 1 that cancel each other out, since they're the ones who are bickering right now.
I didn't get a natural 20. That's not.
Oh, you didn't get a natural 20.
The 41 is not
There's
a
only
natural
one
20.
nat 20 as far as I know.
Okay. Never mind. Okay.
Which means it could be higher than a 41.
It could be. That's cool.
Pushing for that 50. We
We can only do it once a day, so.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Ara.
That's an hour of movement, though, which is significant distance.
And we can't be tracked.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
27 for Ara.
An hour where we can't be tracked is huge.
Mm-hmm.
We leave behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Okay, cool. So as you guys are continuing forward, at this point, you guys are still moving through the forest, although I think I might have started to mention this before, it feels like everything is starting to kind of move slightly up. As you are kind of like trekking through this forest floor that seems to kind of just become more hilly. You're absolutely not following a path at all at this point. So Prim, you are consistently having to kind of open the book. If you are off in that direction, you get an idea that like if you're off, you're only a little bit off, which gives you. Actually, I'll say Prim, give me a survival check with that.
Oh man, the other part is that you get advantage on survival checks for tracking. Specifically with the boon.
Guidance.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I have exhaustion, so it would have been disadvantage, so it'll just be a flat
Guidance.
roll.
Yeah, guidance.
Not great.
You have the D4 for guidance.
I got a D4. It was a 15 total then.
15 total? Okay,
Yep.
cool. 15 is enough for this because it's not, I wouldn't say it's something that is necessarily too difficult to determine. From your vantage point of moving, for the next probably about 3 hours of movement that you guys are going through. You're noticing that when you're off, you're only off by a very little amount, which gives you, it feels good in the terms of like, okay, cool. So we're not like, we're not going way off course or anything like that, but also kind of gives you an idea that maybe you are further, you're much further away than maybe anticipated. But that gives you an idea of like when you're closer, you're going to have to pay closer attention. So, cool. All right. So at about a 3 hour mark, you come to an area where you see up ahead. You actually can hear this a little bit at first. For most of you, hear the sound of what I would say sounds like rapids or a waterfall. And as you are moving through the trees, you can see just kind of past the trees there, in this sort of canopy area that you're still under. You can see there is a rushing amount of water, about maybe, I would say about 40 feet across. It's about maybe 60 feet ahead of, no, about 100 feet ahead of you at this point. But Ara mentions as looking at this going, okay, well, I mean, in an open area, if we had to run anywhere in a hurry, we could at least probably just try to find a way to move through the water so we could rest here, maybe.
Have we reached our hour with Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, you guys went past the hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys park it. Still kind of being under that canopy link, so you're not under the direct sunlight. That is kind of like just beaming down pretty hard at this point. And I would say for those that are paying close enough attention to, we'll say like a general sort of nature vibe, it's quite beautiful here. You notice you're still in an area where the trees themselves have some of them seem to have strange colors to them, with the like blues and purples in some areas. You notice that the every once in a while, I'd say as you guys are kind of taking, I assume, feel free to take a short rest here. As you guys are kind of taking your short rest, you notice that there are large plant figures. Actually, oh shit. Yeah, you notice that there are large plant figures that seem to plants in the ground that seem to, every once in a while when they think no one is looking, change position.
Before we rest, you want me to check the top of the waterfall just to make sure there's nothing up top?
You just want to climb the waterfall, don't you?
I mean, I kinda do.
The waterfall's going down, so you guys are at the top of the waterfall right now.
Oh, okay. I had it backwards in my mind. That works.
We should definitely check behind the waterfall, though. That's where all the good stuff is always hidden in stories.
You guys are at the top of the waterfall.
Yes. When we go
So
down.
I'm down.
Oh, if you want to climb down, you can.
We should push our luck.
Not right now. You guys can do what y'all gonna do, but my head's still killing me.
I'm still bleeding a little.
23. How much did that heal me?
Oh, that's totally
I'm
gonna
useless
be
setting up a
far.
camp or whatever it is they plan on doing. Some of the local flora.
Yeah.
Can I go looking for things that remind me or that I might recognize that have enough traits that are similar to useful herbs or maybe
okay.
Gwen is
flowers?
absolutely with him, journal out, drawing these plants that are pretending to look away when we're not noticing them. She's studying them with him, so help action in whatever he's doing.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I will say, like the goal here is to say that it's low activity, so not,
Yes.
so ideally not putting yourselves in danger or anything like that. So I'd say go ahead and give me a nature check. And Quinn can give you advantage or vice versa.
I'll give him advantage.
It's gonna be a 14.
14. Okay.
Where's the one area that we're weak in? Smart wise.
I have a +9, so
It's a
sorry.
rough roll.
That
all
was
good.
the-
Rough roll. Okay.
That's okay. 14 is enough that as you are trying to kind of watch these creatures move, there's a thought that occurs to you that I would say in the hour that you guys are staying here, you're not able to clearly identify and make sure. But if you think about the idea of plants that move and may seem to have personalities, that might seem like there's something familiar that an old half-goblin might have had running around. But you cannot confirm that.
Well, Gwen makes very beautiful drawings in her little book of them.
Got it. Gwen, give me a... perception check.
Yeah, when they move, do they move on the ground, or is it like a Bugs Bunny thing where they disappear and then pop up somewhere else?
I'll tell you in a minute.
14 for perception. I rolled pretty good.
Okay, all right, not bad. Cool, awesome. You do see one of them pop out of the ground enough to be able to make a drawing of them, of just like basically the happenstance of what you have. You see there is this very tall sort of flower that kind of gives like a sunflower vibe, except that it's actually pink with a dark blue sort of center bulb. You see a head pop up, and I'll give this to you because you're doing specific things and I think it's cute and funny. As you see the head pop up, you see the neck kind of extend about 3 feet in the air. You're not sure if that's its whole body or just its neck. And as you, I think a couple of you might have kind of caught that, as it really seemed to be. I rolled really bad. It really seemed to think no one was looking at it. And it was poking its head up to kind of look. It has this like kind of like brontosaurus sort of look to it
Cool.
from the top of its head. But you notice that the eyes are much bigger and more like more formed than like you see like there's no real like iris, but you see like a pupil and then the sclera, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Where with the bloomlings you only see black eyes.
Very cool. She's gonna draw another like quick sketch, tear it out of her book, and then sort of just like put it down where it popped up, and in very clumsy Sylvan, like that she picked up, just try to say "for you," and then just continue her rest.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
She's picked up enough Sylvan, hopefully at this point, to be able to say something simple like that.
You got it. I will say the skin. Sorry, I forgot to mention the skin of this creature was like a dark purple,
Cool.
which Alistair, you've seen a bloomling that has similar skin, maybe distantly related. It's hard to tell.
Do you think it's possible some of these crossed over into the material plane and ended up on that island?
Yeah.
Wh-
Yeah, I do.
Which would make sense if someone from the Feywild put Undulith there.
Yeah. She's flipping back in her journal to where she has all of the drawings from the island, which are numerous of those creatures there, and comparing them to the ones we've got here.
I will say if you drew them.
Yeah, she's got many notes and lots and lots of like field notes.
Okay,
of them.
cool. I will say
Their
if you
behaviors and
drew
everything.
if you drew them, you see similarities and you see differences.
Yeah, definitely an evolutionary offshoot somewhere along the lines.
Have you noticed any of these creatures? I mean, I know that he talked about the trees moving and things, but have you seen these creatures anywhere else?
Have I seen any Fae creatures anywhere else?
No.
No.
Has anybody else
Here.
seen? Has anyone else seen any of the plants moving since we've been here?
Anyone that would
Need
have.
some water? Are you dehydrated?
Listen, if these are similar to the creatures that were on the island where we found Undulith, and we
that-
know, but listen, hold on, and we know that. Okay, we know that it was someone or multiple things from the Feywild that put Undulith there. It would stand to reason that that if these made it to the material plane, then whatever person did that would be from this area.
What, like
And
the
that-
Seelie and Unseelie court like came together to trap Undulith on the material plane? That sounds
I
stupid.
don't think they were part of any court. They were tricksters.
Or maybe a celestial dryad, which is where we're going. This way, right?
Yeah, that way. I just an observation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting, and the fact that there's a waterfall here does not escape my notice.
It's just water.
It's just, it's what happens when water goes over a cliff. From a river.
Sometimes
or lake.
coincidence is more than coincidence, is all I'm saying. And we're just sitting here, Kara. We can have a conversation of what ifs for a few minutes. It doesn't mean we're going to stop our mission. We've stayed on it this long.
You hear Ara say, some of the plants move back home too. So
That's what Petra told us, that the trees moved.
Yeah, people got like mugged by trees. Maybe I said that.
I hadn't. Yes, passive perception's 14. I hadn't seen that one. I don't normally see what's underneath. Maybe they're similar creatures, just less prone to having to worry about people or predators.
If those little tree friends are here, do you think the giant monsters that almost ate Yori are?
What?
Yeah.
This is productive.
No, I think that's actually an important question. Should we be watching out for those things? Are we concerned that
I don't
we're
think
gonna
that
have to
those
face them?
things had similar points of origin. They were in the same place, but I think they arrived there separately.
Are you just in a hurry, which I completely understand, or is there something else going on? You're usually not this flustered.
I have to keep it together, right, Corinne? And if I stop and think, I can't keep it together. So we need to keep it going so I can keep it together.
I think the not thinking part of that is a bad idea. Maybe we should plan instead of just rushing in.
All I meant was that getting lost in despair was not helping anybody. And that anger can be useful in driving us forward. And that you are you're probably one of the most capable people I've ever met, Kara. You've faced every obstacle we've ever had. You can do this one too. And that's what Maeve needs right now. But not if we're all snapping at each other over everything. Over simple little wonderings about the connection between these creatures and the ones we met on that island. While we're taking a rest. I'm sorry if the way that I said it was too brutal.
We got to be better to each other in general. It's not just last night, for example. Getting our priorities straight means realizing, like what's been said many times before, we have a common goal. We're all on each other's side. The entire time we've been traveling together, with the exception of really Prim and when he was with us, little man, it's constant. We're good for a minute, and then all of a sudden, a secret that was sometimes not even necessarily meant to be a secret, might have been kept, or not been brought up in the proper moment, or what have you. Or again, we kind of get sidetracked with just taking in the world and dealing with the really real shit the world dealing with. And then we end up responding with our emotions and jeopardizing our own goal, being in our own way. Just as a group, that's where we need to be better. We need to be better to each other.
For what it's worth, Kara, I meant it to be motivating, not demoralizing. So I'm very sorry if it came off any way other than that.
Every minute I rested cost me years with my daughter. And I'm sorry that I react emotionally. I feel emotions so deeply. I can see them, I can sense them, I can taste them on things and people. And it's hard I can't turn them off. I can't separate them. I can't do what people like Alistair do.
And you have to use them. And I've seen you do that.
Right now, the only thing I can do is keep going forward, though.
All right. We'll go as fast as we can. I suggest everybody get a constitution for coffee. And she's going to look at Ara and try to break the tension a little bit.
You see Prim get up and start walking kind of towards the edge.
So it's 100 feet away. So you're walking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can walk that direction. I'm just saying it's a ways off.
Yeah. She'll get up and start moving that way. I noticed something weird towards the edge. There are some stones that are like neatly placed, and they're like weird
Let's
colored?
check them out. Everybody good to go?
I mean, it's Feywild stuff, so I don't know.
Okay, so that was a joke.
That was a joke, Ara.
So
That was a joke. Sorry. I was trying to make a joke.
No, I'll probably find it funny tomorrow.
Okay. Let's go see what's at the edge of that waterfall.
All right. As you get to the edge, you hear the sound of rushing water pushing from an area that I would say is probably about, you're about, I'd say, good ways away. I'd say probably maybe like 200 feet or so from where you deem probably the edge is. I'll say it's obviously, really hard to kind of gauge that unless you get closer. So I'll just kind of tell you guys if you wanted to expect that to be about that far away. But in front of you, Prim, as you're standing probably in front of everybody, you see there is 3 stones. It's a large step in front, but not a leap. And you see, as you continue on, there are 3 stones that continue all the way across the river, 7 in all. Each of them having 2 things. One, their specific bright colors. And they all say a phrase across them. As you all come up to these stones, looking at the markings on them, the markings are actually say, Prim, you're looking at them. They look like they're written in common for you. So as you read through them, you see that across the way, you see there is this strange figure that seems to kind of lift its head among what seems to be a red cushioned pillow. This animal looks to be maybe 3 feet tall, light, like golden auburn hair, and a singular, you see like large sort of rabbit ears, and a singular spiral horn sticking out of the middle of its head. You also notice that it seems to be wearing a very delicately made, I guess not a bow tie, it should just be like a, some sort of thread around it that is tied in a bow tie. This is what you see.
I'm not tripping, right? You guys can see that too?
Yeah, I see it too.
Is it? I wonder if
Do we
it's
have
a
any idea what it
person or
could
a
be?
pet.
Alistair, actually, anybody give me a nature check. I'd say the Ludus kids could. I don't think there's any reason why anyone else would have it.
I don't know why I thought you just said at advantage. Let me roll that again.
What did the stones say? Because you said I could read that.
I'll tell you. Actually, I can tell you now if you want. But the figure is kind of walking towards you.
I'm gonna look at Io and say I don't think it's a pet. I got an 18.
I got a 12.
Working class 20.
All right.
Class 20 is the DC. You've heard of these figures before, Alistair. These are called Almirage.
So I think as we were walking up, I'm pulling out Faustus's one of his tools for a reason, and just kind of, Kara, you mind holding this? I think that's an Almirage.
Why do I need a tool?
My hands are full, and I'm sorry. Just for 1 second, please.
Okay.
Cool. You've been acting weird, so if you get an emotional read off of that, Faustus is a good emotion to read.
I just sedate her with good vibes.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, just trying to level you out. God,
Yes.
no, it was in the one class. The professor was there for like 6 months, and then
Okay, well, it's coming towards us. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, the professor was kind of creepy, so I think I tuned that class out. But I kind of remember it was okay.
The figure continues to move towards you, now getting close to the water, and you see it step out onto the water, easily walking on top of it. As it's moving, it's not moving, even though obviously it has the shape of a rabbit, doesn't seem to be walking like a rabbit. It has this movement of just like almost like a it's moving 1 foot in front of the other, very like confident, almost regal.
It's wearing a bow tie, correct?
Yeah, essentially. I can't think of
Like
how
a
to describe
ribbon,
that, but yeah, it's that.
like,
yeah,
yeah, it's
a
like
ribbon with it. Yeah,
That's an ascot.
Listen,
Yeah.
it
It is an ascot, yeah.
an ascot.
Right.
Thank you.
I feel
Is
like
it-
Houston showing off his very beautiful new collar. Like
I
mine
told
was very
Midjourney
similar.
a cravat, but this is better.
Spat is hissing in the corner or something. I don't
Yes,
know.
100%.
So does it? Can I tell if it's male or female, or does that matter?
I don't think you could tell from this range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, kind Almirage. I can. I don't recall. Do they speak? I feel like it should speak. It's wearing.
I feel like it. Well, I feel like this one probably does. It's guarding a
Callisto,
river.
Callisto, have you ever met one of those things before? Can they talk?
I don't like it.
To be fair, though, you don't like very mundane things, so please don't do nothing threatening.
Why walk on water when you can swim in?
Things with fur don't like. They don't like how long they stay wet for. It's real.
And I don't
weird.
like them. As he like kind of like turn the moves forward. Magic works differently here. Politeness carries more weight than most spells,
Yes.
and it smells better.
Thank you so much for the advice. We will be able to use that going forward, I hope.
Did he say this in Sylvan or Common?
So in this moment, I was trying to think of a way to kind of like describe to you guys in this without it kind of like breaking a wall here. You're all understanding it, but I'll say above board. Kara, you're hearing in Elvish. Prim, you're hearing in Common. Gwyn, I believe. Do you speak Sylvan? Or Alistair speaks Sylvan?
No,
So Alistair, you're
Elvish.
here. Who the heck speaks Sylvan?
Yori was our
Yori.
Sylvan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Gwen's picked up as much as she could. She tried real hard to pick up
Uh,
some of it.
Gwen, you would hear it in Celestial.
Interesting. Okay.
And then Io,
Deep speech, infernal common.
you would hear it in Common.
Oh wow, I actually understood that. Yes. Thank
Wow.
you very
Haven't heard that in a while.
much.
I feel like she spoke back in Celestial without noticing, so everybody heard her talking celestial.
Celestial. Yeah, I like it.
Which I imagine is like basically singing.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, very nice. Alistair, you heard in Elvish.
The water. What is happening?
I think it's speaking to us in a language that we share with. I'm sorry, what's your name? I'm Gwen.
Thistleworm.
Very nice to meet you.
Thistleworm.
The Thistleworm.
Okay.
Did he say it like the Thistleworm?
Yes.
Like you should have heard of him?
Yes.
Have I heard of him from a story or anything?
You have not.
Damn it. Okay. Cool.
You there? And you see him kind of like point with his paw, pointing towards Prim. Yes. With the tragic stance. Let someone else go first, darling. Let the air thank you.
Thank you, Air? And she'll take a step, I guess?
Okay. Beautiful. That's really funny. So you're taking a step on the stones?
What did they say first?
Yeah, that's what I was like. You just said.
I heard. Well, no.
No, I told you to let someone else go first.
So what they said was, you with the tragic stance, let someone else go first.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I think it's so funny if Prim just goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey. Roll a die. You're gonna hit one of us with tragedy. I don't know who doesn't have a tragic stance at the moment.
Cool. So who would like to go first?
Kara will.
Okay.
We both go at the same time.
And as you guys bump into each other, Gwen darts before you.
Yes.
I will say,
Kara. Contest now.
So first thing, Kara, you kind of just like you step forward. I would say like next to Prim to be able to kind of read. First off, the stones you see look to be from left to right. Peach, a bright sort of sky blue, and a very like light purple, like lilac. You see written across them, which I believe you're reading in Elvish. It says, ask with grace or not at all. Impolite feet always fall.
She's going to internally scream, and then she's going to externally sketch a bow and say, may we pass along this path, please.
Okay. You don't see any change.
She'll step on the stone.
You step on the stone. Which one do you step on?
The only one I've read so far.
Or
does that say that across? Okay.
Yeah, I said it across three of them.
Well, I guess so. I'm picturing them as stepping stones, so you have to step on them in order.
Correct. They're all in a row. Like three of them are in a row, and then the next ones are three in a row.
Oh, okay. It was blue, purple, and
peach, sky blue, lilac.
I put them in mid-game for you.
Lilac.
Okay.
Yeah, lilac.
That's where I had you. Cool. You take a step forward, and there's a moment where there's like kind of a brace. Like you've been through enough like just puzzles sort of crap like this before, especially in something that you're now regarding did involve the Feywild. The last time you had to deal with a puzzle like this. Cool. With that, Thistlewim kind of gives you a little head nod and says, this isn't about crossing. It's about being welcomed. You do well to remember that.
Oh no.
So who wants to go next?
Alistair
no one wants to go.
Alistair steps on the lilac one. Doesn't say anything. Steps straight forward onto it.
Car is on the lilac one, so you want to get on the same one that Car is on?
I'll go the peach one.
Okay. All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh man, you said or not at all. It's 5.
Okay. I'm sorry. Actually, roll me. This is the wrong spot for this. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Hey, 19. Kind, sir.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 19.
Person I adore.
Okay, cool. With a 19, you are thrown back about 20 feet. Your cane you're able to kind of like hold on to as you're kind of like gearing yourself up, just wondering like that might this might happen. So I'm going to say you are thrown back. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to check your notes or check your Discord.
Gwen will go. She's gonna look over her shoulder at Alistair and just give him a look like, you know what you need to do, man. Come on. She'll go. Cars on the lilac one. She'll go to the blue one.
Okay.
And sort of like crouch down a little bit and in Celestial, since that's how this creature's been talking, she'll just say, thank you for granting us this favor with gentle grace. We tread with carefulness, and thank you for your kindness in letting us continue our journey. And then she'll step onto the blue one and hope that that's what it was looking for.
Beautiful. Roll me a d20.
Natural 20.
Beautiful. You get blasted back 20 feet.
Amazing.
You get a there's this as Gwen gets kind of blasted right as Alistair's kind of like standing up. Alistair, you kind of like catch Gwen. Alistair, you notice that above Gwen's head, there seems to be this weird sort of like banner that seems to kind of unfurl and stay there floating. It says in all capital letters, "Certified Manners Violator."
When the stone did Warren ask with grace or not at all? I suppose the Feywild heeds no word plays call. This banner above your head, I don't think you're going to enjoy what it says.
Oh my god. She's just gonna shake her head. All right.
Okay. Io looking at the other two Ludus kids and particularly visibly cringing at Gwen. Even the third eye kind of winces, but it's wincing like
Cars?
this
I'm
way.
gonna look back at them before they do anything else and say, I asked and said please. What are you guys failing to understand?
Yeah, Io, and as Io's basically doing that, he's moving forward to the sky blue one, and he says, please, most magnanimous host of this place, with grace grant me passage into this place. And steps on the sky blue stone.
Blasted back.
Beautiful. You step on the sky blue stone and you see Thistlewind go. The rules aren't written in stone. They're written on them. Learn to read with your manners. Nothing else happens.
Okay, look, luck may have smiled on you, but don't be deceived, okay? Neither of you have any clue what you've achieved.
You're so good at this.
Come on, man. You're making me mad. And this rhyming shit is getting really sad.
No.
I see Ara just kind of turn and look. Are we going to rhyme?
No.
If we make it or
all
not?
the time?
No.
I think I would just leave. I'm not gonna get stuck rhyming.
Who's next?
I was told not to go first, at least.
You were,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll
You didn't
visit
go
this
first.
once more. Maybe, perhaps this time I can find the key to the door.
Glenn is just gonna give him a look like, oh Jesus.
You kiss that.
Alistair,
Well,
at this
I've still got
point,
the banner
you
above my
are
head,
recognizing what you're
so-
doing too.
I have a question. Is he doing this in Elvish or in Common?
I would say he's doing this in Elvish, actually. Yeah.
Oh my god, so Kara's the only one hearing this?
Yeah. Yep.
What the freak is wrong with your boyfriend right now, Gwen? Why is he speaking in rhymes?
I'm assuming I still have the banner above my head.
You too.
Yeah. We got too fancy with it, apparently.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even try anything, so that might be
Well,
part
I
of it.
thought I asked please and said thank you, but I guess I didn't, so.
I don't know. You were singing. I don't understand what you
Well,
were
I
singing.
was talking to it how it was talking to me.
My need is great to cross. I need to get through. Grant me passage, I beg of you. I'll step out onto the lilac one next to Kara.
Okay. You got it. Lilac one is Kara's. The peach one is what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Roll me a d20.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
2.
Oh.
Usually it's a random table, so.
Cool. You no longer feel the need to speak in rhyme. But as Alistair once again gets blasted back. Actually, sorry, Gwen, you also take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Alistair, you take 2 points this time. And as you get up, some of you start to hear this. And this rain starts coming down just on Alistair, as floating about maybe 10 feet above his head is a little rain cloud.
You know what? I used to think about putting one of those over you at school. Sometimes.
Oh boy.
Try asking the wind next time. It loves to gossip.
Yeah. Prim, you want to give it a shot? See if you can join us at the
Sure.
what if I have certified manners violator
Mm-hmm.
table?
Cool. Yeah. She'll step up and she'll, may I please step upon thine stone, let it hold my weight and carry me forward with more of this journey? Help, I don't know.
Before you step, you hear a response from Thistlewim. North is just a suggestion. The stars prefer to sing you forward.
I'm trying to check something because isn't it called the Book of Stars?
Song of Stars, yep.
Song of Stars. So, dear Thistlewim, are you telling me to follow the book instead? Sing thine song and carry on that way?
If the forest loops, it's not lost, it just hasn't made up its mind about you yet.
That makes two of us, I guess. Well, if it'll have me, I'd love to step forward and see how it feels, if it'll let me in or not, but I will bow down if it does not, and accept it if it does. But if I may please take a step, I will, or at least try.
You see no expression on Thistlewim's face?
She'll try to take a step onto the orange one, or the peach one. And clenches.
Roll me a d20.
God damn it. Oh no, that's a natural 20.
Great, nothing happens. I just want to see you roll. Cool, who's next?
Well, I guess I
over
look
at
at the stones
Alistair,
in
go.
front of us. 'Cause
Yeah,
they can't
absolutely.
get on the same
Yeah,
stone
you
that
guys can't go
we are,
past. That's right. Yep. This is fun. Joe's gonna forget some stuff here. Okay, here we go. The next stones read: flattery thrown behind your back keeps the path from turning black.
That's weird. Okay.
What color are these ones? Are they the same?
Correct. The colors, again, thank you for reminding me. Rose pink, yellow, and then a mint green.
Can you say it again? Flattery thrown behind your back.
Flattery thrown behind your back keeps the path from turning black.
I threw them in mid-game.
She's gonna turn. Oh god, hold on. All right, we're doing this. Oh, that was okay. He left. Come back, Clinton. He knew it. She's gonna turn to Alistair. Over her shoulder, not fully turning, and she's just gonna say, trying to think of how to word this. I know you're a good person, and I never doubted it. And I trust having you by my side, helping me to save my daughter. There's no one else I'd rather have fight by my side. As she steps forward onto the mint green one.
I'm gonna say roll me a d20.
Oh my god. That took a lot for her to say that.
I know. I know.
That's a 4. She's never complimenting. How wide is this river?
I think it's about 80 feet.
Fuck.
I'll give it to you. You started with it. You started with the right thing. I'll give it to you.
I don't even remember what I said. I blacked out.
You started out good, and then you sort of negged him.
I said there's no one else I'd rather have by my side. How is that negging?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Cool. Yeah, you step forward. You see yeah, you hear a response of, "You'd be amazed how far a compliment goes, especially when whispered behind someone's back." Who's next?
I think, yeah, Io. Who's even behind Io at this point? Isn't everybody on the same level? Oh,
Nope.
yeah, Prim.
So Prim, Gwyn, and Ara are still on the bank.
And Alistair.
And Alice.
What did I say? Prim's on the
Alistair.
stone. Sorry.
Yeah, Alistair.
Alistair, Gwyn,
Gwyn
and
and
Ara are on the bank.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Prim's on a stone.
gotcha. Okay, one more time. I got myself confused because I was thinking of a response and already messed up. Who's behind me?
Who's behind you? Alistair, Gwyn, and Ara.
Okay. Okay, so Io looks over his shoulder after he reads his stone and looks at Ara and he says, "Ara, your common is like velvety water on the seas. Like just a buttery smooth way of speaking. Keep working on it, man. You're gonna be a perfect orator." And then he steps forward on the mint green stone.
Yeah. Ara just kind of Ara looks at Gwyn and goes, "I full hate this."
It's awful. It's going to suck all the way across, buddy.
You step, you brace, nothing happens.
I guess it's my turn to clear this path. She'll kind of lean the head over the shoulder and just... Gwyn, meeting you has changed my life fundamentally. You have given me grace and hope and joy, and you're absolutely the most beautiful person I've seen in a long time. Thank you for being such a kind soul for and to me. And then she'll take a step to the Yellowstone.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwen's just like, yeah, it sucks.
If you pass 3 mushrooms weeping in harmony, you've gone too far. Or not far enough. Depends on your emotional state. Ara, I think Ara looks at Gwyn, who's like, or Gwyn and Alistair are on the river bank, like, are we supposed to get some meaning from that, or?
I don't know.
I want to go find the mushrooms and have them.
And do you want to try again?
Yeah, let's try again. Io's still on the sky blue one, right?
Nope, everybody moved up.
Oh, everybody moved up. Okay.
Bless you.
I'll go to the
Sorry.
lilac one.
Okay.
Please let me cross. I would appreciate it very much. And she's just gonna leave it at that and step on the stone.
Okay. You step on the stone safely.
Yeah. Cool. The whimsy has been lost.
Ara looks at Alistair. After you.
I mean, I must insist.
Just get on the stones.
Please. May I cross?
If you wait your turn, the path will remember your name. If not, well, it'll make one up.
I will step forward to the peach stone.
Okay. You step safely.
Okay.
Brandon's on there begging for the battle cam so that he can see this chaos.
Okay. Ara discuss. I'm gonna just roll a. What a terrible time to roll a nat 20. Okay, so it's please, right?
Yes.
Yes, like I said before.
Okay. All right, just making sure there wasn't anything else that was. All right.
You know, I thought you'd be the one person here who
Look,
like,
man,
have,
just
like,
because
a
I'm from here
natural-
doesn't mean I like this any more than you do. Okay?
I mean, I just thought you'd be able to, it's like
Just let him
going
get on
down
the
to your-
stone, Io.
That's
All right.
truly messed up, Io. And all 6 of you are now on the stones. With that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. We'll see you guys then.
Good God.
Cool.
when Prim did the orange thing? Is this the orange hood?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
Pass without a trace is just this sweater now.
Yes.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a visual as best I can. It is just pretty much the order. Doesn't necessarily look like this, but this kind of gives you at least a general sort of idea of who's where. Cool. All right. So who would like to be next? Actually, you guys are kind of stuck. Yeah. So you got to read the next one. I'm going to do that a couple times now. All right, here we go. Those who nod or bend their head walk where lighter steps are led. Sorry, and then that row is blue, sky blue, peach, and lavender.
Or lilac. Same colors as the first.
Or so yeah, he did say sky blue, so possibly.
No, it's a little darker.
Okay.
A little darker and a little more blue.
Okay.
A little darker, so darky gone.
Yes.
So it's up to Prim, Io, and Kara to not fuck this up.
So we bow.
Oh, I am so
I think
lost.
it's like nod your head or bow your head in deference.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, my camera's been. I mean, my computer's been doing that. I gotta figure out what's going on.
Clean
We're good right now, though. So who would like to take the first leap with it?
This feels like an awful episode of Squid Games. I mean, if Io and Prim aren't making a move, Kara's going to.
Io's looking
Look
right at
at
Kara because
it.
she's been
Oh.
right most of this time. So
Okay.
that's who he's been
Well, she's
following.
gonna look at Thistlewin and just kind of nod / bow her head in deference as she steps forward onto the next stone.
Okay. You take a step forward safely.
Seeing Kara do that, Io also does a nod, and then just in case does a bow, and then takes a step forward as well.
Okay. A bow that could settle feuds, or start one if the angle's too suggestive. You see your Ara behind us. Jesus.
I think Prim grabs a little bit towards the bottom of the cloak and does a bow into a curtsy kind of a situation, and then she'll take a step forward.
Beautiful.
God, now we have our flattery.
I was just thinking that.
But you have to say it behind you, so...
Ara, hopefully you get to meet him. There's this man, Huxley. He's infuriating, but he creates the most amazing and wonderful contraptions. And I fully intend to introduce you to one day. And then I'll try and step forward.
Okay.
Technically behind Huxley's back, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, roll me a d20.
God damn it, dude.
I don't think we heard you.
12.
12.
Oh God.
Oh, this was really good.
Oh no.
You see you get launched back. You are knocked prone temporarily. You take 4 points of damage.
Jesus.
And as you get up, as you get up, you hear a voice on your shoulder. I don't think that was the right choice, young chap. And you turn and look, and you see a frog, perfectly normal green frog, wearing a monocle.
As you do.
As one does.
Are you a result of the wrong choice?
Well, I wouldn't say that you made the right one now, would I?
Is he the only one who can hear the frog?
No, you all could hear the frog.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Yes.
Gwen's gonna go, and now that Alistair's behind her, she's going to say, looking back at him, "You are the smartest, most incredible man I have ever met. And I am so glad that you are as bad at this as I am. And I really hope that we can face ridiculous, whimsical adventures like this for the rest of our lives." And she's gonna step forward.
Okay. You step forward safely.
Gwen just low-key proposing to Alistair.
Basically.
You see Ara realizing what... I'm going to carry over that nat 20. Realizing what's happening before Alistair is able to move. Just goes, I like your color purple. It's really nice. And steps forward.
Gwen's like, you know what? She's going to look over at him and go, that was real nice. Basically, he's been invited to the polycule.
Okay.
Introduction to Huxley. Being bad at this puzzle.
Full over his head. Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. I just, you guys like to do the wordplay and things, and I guess you're coming with me. Please, takes a step forward onto the first stone.
Oh, what nice manners.
Yes. And then, okay. And then I will turn around and face back the way I came. This is so exciting to be experiencing this with all of you amazing and wonderful people. And then turn back around and take another step forward.
You got it. At this moment, you see the frog take off his monocle and goes, "Good show," and just disappears.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm here, guys. And then I'll nod my head and take another step forward.
No, we can't yet because they
Wait a
haven't
minute.
moved forward.
Oh, man.
No, no, you can't.
Prim just hugs Alistair.
Yeah. Cool. All right. The next line says, "Hasty feet bring grumble and gloom. Patience lets the flowers bloom." And then in row 4, it is yellow, periwinkle, and rose pink.
Another pink. Oh, and another yellow.
Kara is going to... You see feet from long gloom, patience lets the flower bloom. What do they say patience is? not something I nor my characters is versed in.
Maybe we should just walk real slow like onto the rock.
I feel like that will work because we do. It's not that. It's just straightforward. Whatever it's saying to do, just do it. Maybe let the rock come to you.
Manners are the magic, always have been, always will be. That's why dragons hoard tea sets.
Sure.
Sure. That's a great reason to hoard tea sets.
How do they even collect them if that's not at all relevant to what we're doing right now?
No, that's all right. Let's go. We have to show patience, Io.
Let the rock come to me. I mean, damn, it's worth a shot.
Okay. How long do you wait?
He's at least waiting until somebody else does something, to be honest.
That's fair.
Patience. Can
I get one
How far
more
is the
time?
other edge of the river now that we're on the fourth one? I guess it would be like 40 feet left.
Yeah, 40 feet.
Damn it. Okay.
I love this because if I could just run across, but there's something telling me I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody told me the Force isn't sure about me, so I'll play your silly games. Prim is just waiting patiently.
Okay.
Kara will cross her hands behind her back and wait for Periwinkle, Thistlewim, patiently.
Okay. Thistlewim seems to stare at you with an uneasy level of serenity.
Are there any flowers around us on these stones or around the stones?
Nope.
Okay. Patience is the type of flower, so I don't know how deep Joe goes here.
Who's Joe?
Joe.
You want to be Mask? I don't like that guy.
Actually, I am curious. While I'm waiting patiently, I'm gonna look around for Mask to see what he thinks of this thing.
You see Mask. I think I will say, like, I think at the beginning, Mask was like kind of just confused and concerned as much as you were. Mask is now on the other side of the riverbank, just kind of like watching, and you see a little bit of a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm. We're being fucked with.
Yeah, he's enjoying this.
Actually noticing Kara looking around and kind of making a guess that he knows why she's looking. He looks at Callisto, mental connection. It's like, hey man, you're the literal sort. Most of these little riddles and whatnot have been pretty straightforward. What do you make of this? Patience and quick feet, and I've been thinking about why don't I just fly over, but I have a feeling that's not going to end well.
It's like a rabbit, right?
Yeah, you're still stuck on that. Yes, no.
People eat rabbits.
Spat just
Yeah.
People eat rabbits.
Are you suggesting that we eat Thistlewim?
I'm not suggesting for you to do anything.
Boy, I don't know what we gonna do about you.
I mean, Kara's going to wait for a while.
I rolled. Gwen has 17 minutes of waiting in her.
We roll the
think that's
D4.
more than I was gonna say for Kara.
Alistair
So I'm
has
just saying,
60
17 is
seconds.
her hard limit. That is, I rolled the d20 for it.
I was gonna say Kara was going to wait for a little while, but if there was no change, her next idea is. Hold on. Let me find the rules. Maybe somebody knows. Stealth is obviously much slower. You have to be quieter, careful, more patient with your movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, she's not hiding behind anything. She's not stealthing to hide, but can she roll a stealth check to very calmly, carefully place her foot on the next stone?
I like it.
Oh my god. What a fucking roll to get a natural 20 on. That's a 32 stealth check.
I think, Io, you've been looking at Kara the entire time.
Mhm.
And then there's a moment where you feel the wind blow a little bit and you kind of have to like move one of the like tentacles out of your face. And Kara is on the other spot.
Wow, that was.
You land there safely.
Told you, just wait for the rock to come to you.
That's not what I did. I just stepped carefully.
You teleported, but okay.
I did not. I quite literally just stepped forward.
The stones don't like shortcuts. They're very insecure about their middle bits.
I'm going to say Gwen has been standing
A lot of
still
men
for as
are.
long as they have been. She's going to nod and move forward to the next one because she can't stand here any longer.
Io,
She can't do it.
Io shrugging does the slowest, most deliberate steps to the next stone.
Okay, cool. Would you like to roll me a stealth check?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say yeah.
Okay.
And that is a 16.
Okay. You take a step to the next stone safely.
You hear him lay out the most dramatic sigh. Whew.
I told you, I just stepped.
Didn't look like it. You were there 1 second, then the next second you were just poof.
Prim, your turn.
All right. I just listen. Beryl used to make me sit on a rock for hours.
No, we're
Listen,
not
you
doing
can't
that.
get mad at me earlier for being impatient and then start being impatient with everyone else. This is what I'm talking about.
There's
Because
no,
I'm hypocrite.
nothing.
She will slowly take a step.
You take a step forward. Roll me a stealth check. If you'd like.
Sure. Only a 13. At disadvantage, 8, 16.
All right. You land safely. Think of it like a riddle, told with your feet and your eyebrows.
Okay.
Wynn's losing it.
Okay. Who's next?
I nod my head, move forward.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't gotten your name yet.
Thistlewim.
Got it.
The Thistlewim.
Yeah, don't worry. We won't forget you.
As long as we live.
You smell of good intentions and poor decision making. A classic adventuring blend.
Your scent must be off.
Can we? Never mind. Gwen's thinking up coffee blends in her head now.
Beautiful.
As we're waiting.
Kara's just gonna look down at the next stones.
Okay, cool. As long as Ara doesn't roll a nat 1, I'm going to say he follows them.
Okay.
Takes a step forward. All right. The next line is... you see lilac, mint green, sky blue. Say the hue with rhyming cheer, or find your path reversed, my dear. I said that in his words, but it's actually just you reading it. My bad.
Which one is the... What color is in front of Kara?
Sky blue.
I hate rhyming so much, Joe.
Me too.
Give me
Just
fucking
be
riddles
glad-
any day, but sky blue.
Be glad none of them are named Orange.
You just say orange again.
Does it count?
Oh,
I guess you're right. That does.
Also,
technically
door
count.
hinge.
Dorange.
Door hinge.
Dorange.
Kara's going to glare over at Alistair real quick because he was the one rhyming earlier. And be
Yeah.
like, could use some of that shit now. And then she's gonna focus forward and say, to step upon the stone of sky blue, my words I pay to you as a due.
Okay.
And step forward.
You step forward safely.
Which one is the one that's in front of Io?
That would be mint green.
This is gonna take me a minute.
Prim will say, I hope to step upon the lilac stone for fear for cataracts on my throne. Take a step forward. My brain went to cataracts. I don't know why. That was the only one.
It worked.
Prim, roll me a d20. Alistair, roll me a dex saving throw.
God
No, it didn't work.
damn
Dang
it.
it, dude.
Gotta
no.
rhyme the color.
I did.
Lilac
Lilac cataract.
cataract.
Oh yeah, lilac and
But
cataract.
it didn't end.
Yeah.
You said
Okay.
stone and throne was how you ended it. I think that was it.
With rhyming
14.
I'll give it to you. The meter made it sound like you were trying to rhyme the ending of the phrase, but you're right, you did. Okay.
No, I did
You're
both.
right. You could.
I do poetry. I'm an English major.
That's why we invited her.
Yeah, listen, I'm a DM with a million things in my brain.
I got both. I had a double rhyme scheme. So
Notice it-
AB.
Noticing the two rogues deftly rhyming,
She's not rogue
Io.
anymore.
I'm sorry.
Io matches his own timing as he says, the glint of mint, it makes my eyes keen. I step upon the stone that is green. As he steps on the mint green stone.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Nice. I think you had the hardest color to rhyme because you had two parts of it. You did great.
I was trying to think of something fun, but yeah, that was
good. Okay. Who's next?
Gwen is going to very slowly and very controlled move to the next stone, trying to mimic what Kara did. as slowly as she can, maybe more of like a mime performance than actual stealth. Just very,
Okay.
very slow movement.
Roll me a
'Cause-
performance check.
Yeah, she's much better at performance. 19.
Okay. The 19. Moving slow. How slow, Jess?
Oh, it's like
Okay.
Molasses.
it takes a while. But since she's actually moving and thinking it,
Halfway
it's okay.
halfway through, Ara is going, "What are you doing?"
It's performance art.
For who? Try not to rush. The stones prefer a measured foot. Like poetry, not panic.
Ara and Alistair and probably Kara here say, I'll show you a measured foot. Very, very lowly, so he does not hear, hopefully. That was politeness. This is testing her, apparently.
Who's next?
Oh.
I'm always going to have the NPC go last, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I don't sneak at all. All right, yeah, let's. Oh God, no, man.
I'm going to ask you this: are you waiting for Ara?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Is everybody facing forward? You guys are not looking at me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the stones in front of me.
Oh, God, Ara, if you ever tell anyone that I did this, and I will get down and I will crawl to the next stone.
If I told anyone you did what? Oh.
There's no.
Yeah.
I don't,
Nope, that's fine. Do you want me to hold?
Sure.
You got it. Okay. Do you want me to hold on to your staff or?
no.
Okay.
Do you want me to hold your sword?
No. Okay. What would you like to roll for this?
Investigation, Joe. That's what I want to roll.
You're investigating the stones, what magic is on them,
Jeez,
obviously.
I can roll a stealth.
Okay.
It's gonna be rough. Oh, it's not. Sweet. No, wait. Hold on. Try that again. There it is. 6.
Why?
Okay.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Because of the cane.
That's fair. I like it.
I've always rolled stuff to disadvantage.
Yeah.
As you go across, there's a moment when the cane falls, just the tip of it kind of like falls into the water, making a significant sort of splash as Ara just kind of like. You don't sense any change. Bring your knee painfully up to that stone. And you get there safely.
Sorry, everyone. Slippery.
Oh, good, man.
So I should crawl?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And he gets down and he crawls. Okay. And he gets there safely. All right. We are almost there. Man, it would really stink if one of you guys got one of these wrong, huh? All right. So the next one says, To lead is fine, but not your will. Let others choose the path until.
Io, where should I step?
What are the colors?
Yeah, exactly my
The
question.
colors are lavender, peach, yellow.
Which one is farthest from Kara?
Lavender.
Like that lavender? Think you can make a hop to the lavender one?
I can get to the lavender. I think you should get to the yellow one, which is right in front of me.
Okay.
And Prim,
Yes.
try the peach.
All right.
Should we all go on 3 or take our turns? Because I
That
don't want to
sounds-
crisscross.
Guys,
What?
please.
What?
just
What?
hold
Please
on.
tell me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, to lead is fine, but not your will. Don't force your will on others.
But it says let others choose your path until.
Yes, but you just told 2 people specifically what to do. They didn't ask for your advice.
I'm going to read one more time. To lead is fine, but not your will. Let others choose the path until.
I don't know, Al. I think.
So should one of you tell us what to do?
I don't know. You've been pretty
Yeah.
spot on this whole time.
Wait, that's actually not a bad idea, though, Kara. Because technically speaking, the 3 of us are leading. Well, really, you're leading. But. And it says let others choose, so. I don't know. One of y'all pick. Looking at Alistair, Gwen, and Ara.
Say just go forward if that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna.
I still think you should go. You should go Lilac, Kara. That's the one you should pick. If I were the one picking for you.
God, I'm gonna lay down on the rock for when people come flying at me in a second.
I had an even dumber idea. To lead is fine, but not your will. Let others choose your path until. So this is a little finicky. My Misty Step comes from Neve.
Mhm.
That's how I got the 3 uses of Misty Step a day. This is gonna end so badly for me. She's gonna go, Neve, are you there? Hi. I'm going to need to land on one of these 3 stones. So I'm gonna close my eye and use the eyes and use the magic you gave me, and you pick which stone I land on. One of these 3 stones in front of me. Can you do that? Can I insight check that she got it?
Yeah. DC is 30.
Oh, no. I got a 27.
I rolled a nat 20. You have no idea.
Oh. All right. Well, I know how to get here if I fuck this up, I guess. I'm gonna close my eyes, trusting in Neve and Misty step forward.
Beautiful. I love it. Car, roll me a d6.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Yeah, cool. You bamf forward to the next stone, and now roll me a d20.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep.
Gwen, roll me a
13.
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Get laid down on the rock. That's all I'm saying.
3.
You're going flying with her. Oh,
Yep.
no.
I didn't choose the path.
Okay. Both of you take 4 points.
Should we
That
go
was
all the way back to the start?
Mm-hmm.
That was a great try.
Fucking cave again, Gwen. God damn it. I hate that cave.
What did you
Where
roll?
are the? Can I just
Kiki?
kill the fish people on the ground?
Wait,
Where are
Gwen
they?
isn't even listening to you. She's already at the first stone saying, please, on it. She's already down. Like,
I love it. Kiki, what'd you roll for your d20?
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh no.
I'll send you what it says so we can figure out how to figure that out together.
What?
Huh? Now I'm worried.
I guess Kara is saying all of that and nobody can understand what she's saying?
Yeah, no, I don't like. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any
That's
sense.
really weird.
Go ahead and
Want me to roll
re-roll.
again? I'll roll again. I'll roll.
Yeah.
That makes
That one's
sense.
weird.
6. That's a 6.
You have to post.
Okay, it was even weirder for Kara. It said their next spoken word comes out in Fey Sylvan. Only they don't understand. Like for some reason, the rest of you guys would understand.
Oh, just for like
Nobody
that.
I think
understands.
she's speaking
It was weird.
gibberish.
Okay.
and-
Yeah. What did you get now?
But I only to myself I'm speaking gibberish.
Right.
That it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird
So
one.
6.
6? Okay. Okay, cool. As you, Kara, give me a perception check.
Oh fuck. 6. Well, that's a 9.
A 9? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I rolled a 6.
Nice.
I roll
Is
another
our-
6. That means this episode is cursed.
Yes.
Is anyone looking back at Kara?
When would be because she's turning around to give her flattery.
I'll.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead and, oh, that's right. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
12.
Okay, cool. I'm going to actually send what's happening to Kara to you, Jess.
Okay, incredible.
No. I don't know what's happening to me.
No, you don't. Not with that roll.
So Gwen's gonna turn around and go, "You are so smart. You are killing these puzzles, and please get up and help me out because I'm really bombing, and you are doing so much better than me." And then she's gonna step forward
Okay.
and go, "Also, your shadow is fucking with you."
Kara, you turn around. You see your shadow just doing the weirdest dance.
I cast darkness because I can do that at will.
Man,
I know what it said, but I like it better than it's dancing.
So Gwen's going on to the same path that she came down because it's fully
Oh, okay.
empty now.
You got it.
Oh no, sorry. No, you were right the first time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kara's
Sorry.
gonna follow after her. She's gonna, say please. Then do what Alistair did, turn around and look back at Gwen and say, oh god, she's not in a complimentary mood. Oh god, it's Gwen.
Gwen.
You have always had the best fashion sense of anyone I've known. Then step forward.
That is the best flattery for Gwen because that's so perfect.
Okay.
Anyway.
I didn't have the camera in a good spot. Gwen, you need to go for.
Yeah,
Cara
she
to go.
would have. What's the next one?
Nod.
Sneak.
The nodding, right?
No,
Cool.
you got to sneak in there. Or yeah, nod then
Yeah,
sneak.
Nod, then snake.
Then she will
And then
do her
Cara's gonna
performance
nod.
art dance again to go forward.
Okay. I think at this point, Car, your shadow is now in front of you, just doing this.
Where's the sun? Hold on.
Not behind you, I'll tell you that.
I feel like your shadow right now is like Peter Pan and can just do what it wants to do. Like there's no getting out of this. Whimsy.
I was about to burn it to death, but I don't want to use the one charge I have of Radiant Burst. And it does a 15-foot cone, so it would fuck up everybody.
Gwen only got a 14 this time on her performance art mime.
Okay. Jess, how slow is Gwen going? Yeah, I just had to see that one more time. All right, you land safely.
Cool.
I got a 27 stealth to follow her.
Okay.
Or I guess I have to wait. I nod, and then whenever we get to that point.
Okay, you nod.
Yeah, nod, and then, fuck, we gotta rhyme again. God damn it.
Oh, is
Wait.
it rhyming one now?
You're
Okay.
at
No,
nod.
you're on the
You're
rhyme
at nod
one,
now.
Gwen.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so Gwen, you're having to go.
I've got to rhyme now. Okay, and I'm on sky blue that I need to rhyme.
Yep.
Yes, sky blue.
Yes.
All right, Gwen's just going to say, God, why can't I think of anything to rhyme? Okay. Blue is hard. You came up with all those words. Okay. Roses are red. The air above us, the sky is so blue. We gotta go now, so let's do.
Scooby-Doo.
I almost said Scooby-Doo, but we don't know what that is. So sorry, this is roses are red, the sky above is so blue. Kara's led us to the rock and the glue.
It's
I'm bad
not
at
that
rhymes, you
deep,
guys.
guys.
I'm
It's not that deep.
It is
really
That is
bad.
that is some crazy meter, Jess. But yeah.
Gwen, poetry is not Gwen's strong suit, and I have written that into her backstory. So.
I love it. I love it. But the glue.
The glue.
27 stealth check to move forward.
Nice.
Okay. How slow do you move?
I was not asked that question before.
I know.
As slowly as everybody else who made it onto this stone.
Okay, I'll give it to you. All right.
I'm the only one who did mime. I'm the only one whose rhyme was bad.
Was awful. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we are back to where we were. Okay. This one, I will tell you guys, this one is tricky. To lead is fine, but not your will. Let others choose the path until.
I almost just want to push Gwen forward and see what happens.
Let's see if there's a.
just not your will.
Prim will.
Prim, just go, please. Go.
That's not gonna
you
work,
hear-
Al.
You hear Thistlewimp say, "If you wait your turn, the path will remember your name. If not, well, it'll make one up.
Yeah, you said that before.
Yeah,
Your
that's-
friend just complimented your hair. Say something nice, or the stone might sulk."
Dear
Prim,
Thistlewim, I
if-
cannot make up my mind. I think I should step on the lavender stone, but I'm not sure. What do you recommend?
Roll me a persuasion check. It's gonna be a high DC.
I rolled 2 5s, so I got an 11.
Killer. You've charmed the stones. And me. Though I was charmed already, obviously.
All right. Alistair, Duck, I'm gonna just... And she'll
Oh,
take
I'm already late. I'm
Yeah,
fully late.
she'll take a step on the lavender stone
Okay, you got
to
it.
lead.
Go ahead and roll me a d20. Alistair, roll me a dexterity saving throw. I will give
He's
you
on the
advantage. I will give you advantage.
Oh, sweet. 21.
All right.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Callisto. Oh, go ahead. Let you guys get that thought out first.
2? Yeah, baby.
To lead is fine, but not your will.
You get the rain cloud.
Choose.
Nice.
We're at a spot where we start repeating.
Until
you-
what?
You see, you see Spat just kind of like pull his tail above his head just to keep himself dry. I'm going to, because so 2 failures. I'll leave this up to you guys. I can give you a hint if you'd like.
Sure. Yes. Take that.
Okay, you got it. So, I think to rewrite this, to lead is fine, but not your will. Let others take the path until.
Ah. I think I get it.
Let them go in front of you. Cool. So I have the lilac one in front of me, correct? Sorry, on the one I'm on.
Yes,
Lavender.
I believe so. Lavender.
Yeah.
Lavender.
Here, I in rows backwards, basically. I'm only missing 1 row. I don't know what the third one was.
Really? Because you said cataract earlier, didn't you? The rhyme with
For
lilac.
lilac, you're standing on the
Mm-hmm.
lilac stone at the moment.
I haven't.
Oh yeah,
rhymed
I'll
yet.
get you up.
Oh, then you're back one.
Yeah,
or no,
you
maybe
were-
you need to say it to get to that
Yeah,
one. The one
that's
in
what I'm
front
saying.
of it's
You were-
lilac.
Lilac is the one that you need to get to. Sorry.
Yes. All right. Cool. To cross a stone, I'll not look back. I speak my wish, which rhymes with lilac.
Nice.
Prim, would you?
Nope. I think Prim's all the way back at the start.
Oh,
Give me a
okay.
sec.
You see from all the way back over there.
Please.
Io's
Okay.
right next to you, though.
Io, would
Oh.
you please go in front of me?
And then, without saying a word, Io does go in front of, directly on the stone that's in front of Alistair.
Okay, you got it. Io, roll me a d20.
That wasn't it.
Why did you step in front of me? Why could you just go straight
Alistair,
forward?
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Let others take the path. That's a 9.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Prim, roll me a dexterity.
Gwen is going to look at Ara and say, "This is why I drink coffee."
All three of you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
16. Is it 2 points?
2 points, yeah. Io, would you roll?
I rolled a 9.
9.
Do all
Dude,
three
how
of
far
us
across did you say it was?
careen?
80 feet?
80 feet.
Don't do it, but do it.
Oh, I went over it. Hold on. 9, 9, 9, 9. Jeez.
Nine,
Okay.
nine.
Almirage, this path, is
Oh,
this the only...
shit.
Hell, man.
Okay, cool. You see the stones in front of Prim and well, everybody who's back there. So like that first row of stones disappears. And then you see the last stones disappear. And you see their colors switch. So you see now Prim in front of you. You see... no, actually, no, they would all go down one. No, they would all go down one. Yep.
Damn it,
So does the
It's
first one reset? Does the first one reset?
First one resets, yeah.
To the back? Okay. So okay.
So
I think
one
I think
is
I'm tracking.
7,
Yeah.
7 is 6, 6 is 5, 5 is 4.
What's
So Gwen
what's
skipped the
2?
stupid fucking one we're on.
Hey, what's 2?
2?
Yeah.
Normally?
Yeah, color wise.
Okay. Oh, let's have this.
No. Actually 2 now. Sorry.
2 now.
Yeah.
Which was 3.
Yes.
Okay. Sky blue, peach, lavender.
Oh, I had that. Okay.
All right.
So we're at 5, correct?
You're at
No.
0.
Like farthest we've gotten is 5.
Yeah, now I just
Yes.
have to say please.
I was trying to make sure my
No, there's 7, so there's 2 more.
You
stones
have
to do.
6. You've learned of 6.
Got you. Wait, there's
Okay,
one
I don't
more.
know where I'm missing them then. That's fine. Do I fall in? Because I was
No.
on police. Okay.
No. Yeah, you got just knocked back. So like the person in front just gets knocked back like all the way, like full like Matrix style.
Okay, I just never got it. I didn't know if that 16 for the deck save let me stay on, or if I also.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you would have. Yes, 16 does let you stay on for that one. Yeah.
But then.
Okay. Let's.
Oh, but one that.
And
No,
then
I would say
or
it
do
all
I-
kind of like shifts down, and I would say it does so magically. So I would say you wouldn't get like knocked over.
Okay.
I swear I will show you the answer key at the end. You guys will see how ridiculous this is.
Okay, so I have in front of. I'm on a rose pink, and my next one is sky blue.
So the one in front of you says flattery thrown behind your back keeps the path from turning black. No.
Okay. No, it should be the next one.
No, they're all okay, cool. So the one in front of you says those who nod or bend their head walk where lighter steps are led.
Yeah.
Take a bow, and I will step forward then.
God, this fucks up me more than anyone else.
Yeah, this is real
It-
complicated.
It's really complicated now, but it's okay. We'll
Just don't
figure it out.
lose. It's fine.
Now you have to sneak.
Did
Yeah,
you
now
did
you
you
have to sneak.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna bow.
Okay.
To move forward. I'm gonna double check and read the next set of stones. Double check that it's the sneak one.
Hasty feet bring grumble and gloom. Patience lets the flowers bloom.
She will do the slow step, waiting a second and just slowly stepping.
Give it how long?
2 minutes.
You got it.
The rhyme.
And it's
and so the colors would stay
lilac?
the same for the rhyme. Yeah, so everything just goes down.
Yeah, lilac, I think.
Lilac.
I wish to not turn back. Please let me step on the stone of lilac.
Beautiful.
You guys are so good at rhymes.
Uh,
I'm saying that out loud.
and then
Impressive.
lavender is
No, now you're on the lead one, and you don't have anybody behind you to let go first. So
I have one behind
no,
right now.
just one more
we
for that.
should be on the lead.
Oh, no.
one. You're past it. So you skipped
Everything
one for
moved
Prim
back.
somehow.
Actually, yeah, you all moved past it.
Yeah. Now they're
Uh-uh.
all on. Yes, they're
Only
all on
Gwen
the next,
moved past it.
What
Right.
just happened?
All
Gwen
of the
was before
stones.
it, so
Okay.
All the
Oh
stones
no,
shifted.
no, that's right. That's right. Gwen is the only one that is now on row 7.
mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Jesus. Okay, cool.
What?
Wait. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Now Gwen just needs to say please.
So. No. Gwen.
No,
Gwen
there's
is
two
on.
more stones
Gwen
in
is
front
on row 6, on top of row 6.
she is on the road that said you had to choose somebody or have somebody lead, as though she had passed that puzzle.
Right.
As the row she is on.
So we'll now that, because we're talking about Gwen. Gwen, it says, loud words break the final seal. Softest voices make it real. That's so funny. Gwen doesn't have to do number 6.
Nope. Unless she fucks this one up.
Unless she fucks this one up.
Colors?
Yeah, the colors.
Colors are periwinkle, rose pink, mint green. Loud words break the final seal. Softest voices make it real.
Okay.
Kara's gonna lay on the ground.
I think we need you all to get back into positions. Is everybody back on the board?
No. Do you want to wait until everybody's back on the board?
Yep.
Okay, you got it. Alistair and Io, you guys are behind.
Yeah.
Good creature. Is this the only path of is there any other way beyond?
While Alistair's trying to
Yeah.
see if he can get his way out of this, Io is fully trying to get to the first one and do the first test. Since it's shifted, what is the first one now? First riddle again?
It is
The flattery one.
flattery. Flattery thrown behind your back keeps the path from turning black.
And he turns and says, Al, you're a man with your words, and you know always how to twist it the right way. And he steps on whatever color's in front of him.
Okay. In response to your question, Alistair, this woman says, I haven't seen postures that upright since the candlesticks revolted.
You mentioned something about magic being dirty, or something along those lines. No?
The wind changed your name 3 times while you stood there. It's a bit indecisive today.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Time here moves like jam on a warm spoon. Don't ask how I know.
The next one's sneaking, right?
Where you are...
Nod and then sneak,
Nod.
I think.
Okay.
Those who nod or bend their head.
Yep. He nods, moves forward, then is going to sneak. Am I rolling another stealth check? Or just if not, I'm just gonna do a 3-minute tiptoe to the next stone.
Okay. Cool. I will say Prim's 2-minute for sure was fine.
Also, I think I have it in the chat, so for reference.
Alistair, are you doing anything?
Alistair puts his cane directly in front of him, and kind of starts moving it around as he slowly picks up off. And I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp, which gives me 120 feet of movement, or 90 feet of movement, and try and put myself on the other side.
Is it you or someone else?
Me. Oh man, I've done this before. I can't do it to me. Never mind. All right. What's the first one again? I don't want to do this.
Flattery thrown behind your back.
In the chat.
Yeah, I know.
Which color stone is Io in front of at this point? For the rhyme?
Lilac.
Mint green.
As soon as the sea brings itself to bream, I wish to make my glint of a mint upon mint green. And steps on mint green.
Your puzzles are without a doubt great and wonderful.
Did I move? No, no one's moved yet.
Prim should be on the same row as Ara and Kara, because she did the sneak.
Okay.
The sneak, and then... Well, so technically...
I couldn't have moved past
you couldn't have moved past, because Ara snuck to the spot he's on. Because that's the sneak level.
Right.
Because take the lead is in front of us. Because
no, you already snuck.
Yes, we're all on the sneak, so the next stone is take the lead, and we haven't figured that part out.
Oh, okay. So, thank you so much. I didn't move. Yes, IO forward before. That's what it was. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alice, you're the only one that's not on.
Yeah, I turned my back and told him that his puzzles are great.
Okay.
And I nodded.
Okay.
And then I snuck. Or no, I got to rhyme, right?
No,
Sneak then
first.
rhyme.
Cool.
Hasty,
18.
hasty feet bring grumble and gloom.
Oh wait.
How slow do you move?
Hold on. Okay, cool. Wait.
Yeah.
One-handed.
There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and you got one more. Say the hue with rhyming cheer.
Oh, I am back.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think Prim has to move forward.
Yes, you're right. I'm
There's
sorry. Yep.
something- Yeah.
You are correct.
But that's the one we haven't solved. The next two are the ones we haven't solved yet. The leading and the loud words.
Yeah, Kara and Ara are... Well, I'm laying on the ground, but Ara could figure out how to take the lead, maybe.
I don't think Ara's gonna figure that out.
I think you guys have to just let the person behind you go first.
What happens
know.
when there's nobody behind us?
I have no idea. Until there's nobody... Until it lands on a... Until there's nobody behind you. Maybe.
You guys want another hint?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretend this is in a fun it's 11:50, so I'm going to say just pretend this is in a sing-songy fun little rhyme thing to it. Everything that this path has been about manners.
After you.
And which I think Kiki, you might have jumped out because I fixed kind of, because I think this is a better way to say it. To lead is fine, but not your will. Let others take the path until.
Take the path, not choose your path. Okay,
Yeah.
that does change it. Well, I'm
It
still
was,
waiting
it
for
was
Winston
choose
from
the
me.
path, which in some way, once you guys get the answer, I'll say choose could also be considered to be. I think take is just a little bit nicer.
Well,
I say
Gwen's in front of us,
meanwhile-
so I can't go forward regardless.
Yeah, I say meanwhile, Gwyn, loud words break the final seal, softest voices make it real. Gwen, are you thinking or are you waiting for
I
someone
know
else?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Sorry.
problem. I just want to make sure. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Flash of genius.
Flash of genius. I don't know if it works in
Feels
real
really
life.
weird.
buddy.
This is dungeon puzzle.
So loud words break the final seal. Softest voices make it real. And everything's been about manners. She's just going to... God, if we fail and go all the way back, she's going to be so mad. And Kara's laying down. All right, we got to try something.
This also kind of Dark Souls rules, guys. You learn something new every time.
Exactly, you do.
Every time you fail.
So she's just going to shout, "Thank you very much," and then whisper, "I hope we do it again." And then
Okay. And you take a step forward?
take a step forward.
Okay. You take a step safely.
Cool. Very cool. Okay, she breathes a sigh of relief and she turns around and goes, "Just be polite, you guys.
We can't figure out how to get past this first one.
Just
Yeah, you basically got
You
goddamn
got
open the
luck.
door for others."
You got
Gwen,
cheat codes.
Gwen, I mean, it's not going to matter, but Gwen, I will tell you, you can safely leap to the other side now. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You have one more in front of you.
Please.
Oh, there is one more?
Yeah.
There is one more in front of
Please,
you.
please.
Ask with grace or not at all. Impolite feet always fall.
Please.
Oh, please. May I cross?
And then you
just
step forward?
Yeah.
I'll say you step forward on the stone, and then you feel like you can take one more step to the ground.
Yes. She'll take one more step to the ground and turn around to the others.
Okay.
It's like opening a door. All I'm thinking is it's like opening a door and being like, here, you first.
Yes.
Like, very much so that's kind of the polite thing to do, right? So that's
Yes.
the manner here. So Prim will just go, Ara, and kind of gesture to her rock, I guess? I don't know.
No, wait, stop, nope, you're in front of me, so please don't do that. And secondly, that's exactly what I did with Io.
Yeah.
and
That is
that happened.
exactly what he did.
So, hey, how about, you ask the rock if it's okay that you step on it?
Get some consent. I like that.
Consent before you step on it. Okay.
Fuck, Dan. That's all. Wait, actually, no, that's not Dan's fault at all. That's all our fault.
No.
You're at
I
fault
did that
for
on purpose. I actually did do that on purpose.
Hey, as long as you get consent, I guess.
Listen, ask the wind if it will let you cross. Like, listen, you could choose which way you want to go, but you gotta make sure everybody else is okay with that as well. Can't force your choices on people or things. So,
Prim, you did say that. You said those words to Ara.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Cool. I'll give me a dexterity saving throw, as Ara did fucking roll a nat 1. So he's not going to step on yours. He's going to step on his own. So he'll be like, no. I saw that. And he's going to step on his own.
Oh god. On the bright side, my dex is not terrible.
Wait, did he stay?
That's a 15.
DC 15. No, he didn't.
No, okay.
I
was
just
like,
made it.
You just made it? Good. Thank
Yeah.
God. Cool. Ara goes flying back, takes some damage. He's an NPC. He'll catch
sorry.
up.
No, I want to know what effect he's got, Joe.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So sorry. No, that would be a very important thing. You're right.
I don't care.
Oh
what
god,
Move everything
please
back.
let it
Move
move
it.
the
Roll a
stones
nine.
again.
Roll a nine.
Please let it move the stones.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
roll a 9.
Not a 9.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah. 9 would have been really good for you guys. God, that would have been so
would've-
funny. Because then it'd just been
Yeah.
R.
We would have just vortex warped him over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Where the hell? Oh, I keep going on the other side. It's this one. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Now my brain's broken. Well, I think we got it 12 before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might have.
We had to skip it. I think it's the one I got that made no sense.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
God, I went way too freaking far.
Just pick the funniest one for him.
Where the hell did I go? There we go. Wow. No, frog with a monocle appears on the shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. He can have a little buddy till he gets. Gwen is making
Almost
herself
right.
a cup of coffee.
Okay, just on the other side. Yeah, he
Yeah.
set up the full set. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I
You
hate
guys are doing great.
I told you, you just gotta let the other people behind you go first. It's the polite thing to do.
You didn't actually do that one yourself. You don't know if that's right.
You don't know that I'm wrong.
I have to deal with the consequences if I am wrong.
I will say, so Dan, you did say the thing before, so I won't make you say it again if you want to just take a step forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that step forward, but I am not going forward yet again.
Okay.
Prim, after you, maybe if you just
Dude,
go-
we just did this.
I'm no.
You need somebody.
You went across.
behind you.
We did a cross behind. There was someone behind before. This time we're all on the same level.
No, that is exactly
Hey,
where
Alistair,
Ara
you want me
was
to take a
before he
step
got
forward? You
yeeted.
want to see what happens? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, no.
Ara, get your ass up here. We gotta try this. Let's try this.
Oh shit.
Current order.
So the first one is flattery that he has to do.
Yeah, the only one I'm
Flattery.
gonna do for you guys is. Oh wait, no, I do have to compliment the person behind.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's trying to tell him to come on her side, so that the fighter and the rogue, can handle it. Like if they get thrown into each other. She's basically saying, "Come behind me, not behind Io." That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
That's permanent.
That's Alistair. That's not me.
One more. Third one. There we go.
You said she said me, and I was thinking you were saying she in her. Never mind.
Anyways.
You're really light on your feet. And he just takes a step back. You had to do that at some point, right? And then okay. I'm glad I didn't get water in my shoe. But thank goodness the sky is sky blue.
Better than mine.
That's a lovely rhyme, Ara. If you would please. After you.
No.
Work.
After you.
I didn't see what he rolled, so I don't know.
I know.
Oh my god, do I go? I mean, that was manners.
That's manners. Thank you very much. Step forward.
Do it.
Hey,
How
at least
far
you'll
is
know.
the shoreline from this stone I'm about to step on?
About, I think, 20 feet.
I don't want to go back to the beginning, guys.
Yeah, but could you at least try it and then do your Misty Step so we know if it's right or wrong?
I was gonna hold Misty Step. I don't know if it's gonna fuck everything up if I cheat.
Look, at this point, I'm willing to fight another Great Arriving if it means we get through this fucking thing.
Kara's going to say,
I love you guys.
thank you, Ara, as she steps forward, holding Misty Step so that she can just Misty Step to the other side if it tries to throw her back.
Okay. I like it. You take a step on the stone. I think as soon as you take a step, you start to hear Thistlewim say something. Do you tell him to shut up or something? Or do you let him talk?
I'm holding a spell. And
that's a good point. Is one of you cursed? Are you always this fragrant?
We're always this fragrant.
The magic. He smells the magic.
Fragrant over a fucking spit of fire.
Kar, you say that and nothing happens. You land safely.
I mean, I'm always a little
God.
fruity, but that's besides the point.
Oh shit!
And then Kara's, what did you do, Jess? I blasted out
shouted
a lot
thank
of-
you and then whispered, I hope we could do it again soon.
She's gonna copy her. She's gonna thank you, Thistlewim. Hope to see you soon as she steps onto the next
Jesus
door.
Oh, it was so much creepier.
Was that a threat or?
It was real soon. And then she's gonna
incredible.
say please, and then go sit next to Gwen,
Gwen
angry.
hands her a cup of coffee that she just brewed.
definitely drinks it.
Yeah.
Prim, would you like to go forward?
No, after you?
No, by all means, you should absolutely go ahead.
Well, thank you. And she'll take a step.
You land safely.
Io turns back behind him. Who's that behind him? Is that Ara?
Ara.
Ara and Alistair.
Ara, would you like to go ahead and go?
What did Ara not do yet?
He is on rhyme. No,
Yeah,
he rhymed.
okay.
He did the sky
But he
blue.
rhymed already, so
Yeah, he
we'll
said
see what he did
shoe.
that.
So he's now on take the lead. So
he says, "Yeah, okay." Takes a step, and nothing happens.
Okay. All right.
He lands safely.
Cool.
Yo, can I go now?
Was this right?
You're good, Ara.
It
I'll
works.
wait for Alistair.
All right.
The woes continue to stack. Please let me back on the lilac. Io, if you could please just go first.
Why, thank you kindly for your
You,
manners,
I'm gonna
good
say,
sir.
I'm gonna say, you hear from Thistlewimp.
And Io takes a very nervous step forward.
Really? After? Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Io, you
Wait.
take a step, and you land safely.
Okay. Okay.
I was panicking.
Yeah.
Call me Panicking Skywalker.
Okay.
Skywalker, yeah.
Anakin Skywalker.
And this is the point where you're supposed to shout thank you and then whisper, right?
It seems to be working.
That's what Gwen did, and it worked.
That's exactly.
It's the loud voices one.
Yeah.
Loud words break the final seal. Softest voices make it real.
Io not even really, once he notices that he didn't get blown back, he's immediately doing the thank you very much. I would very much like to do it again, and basically croaking it out, barely whisper.
Cool.
And then already taking that next step forward.
Okay.
Can I please cross? Or it just simply says please, and tries to cross to the other side to complete it. Like he's basically not even wasting time anymore.
He gets
Please.
coffee.
Thank you, Thistlewim, for the show. I sure hope to play once more. And Prim will. Please, may I cross?
Coffee.
That was fun.
That was stupid.
Welcome
We
to the
have
Fey
two
Zone.
people
I
left to
had
get
a-
over.
Yeah.
At least almost dying was exciting.
Gwen has moved on from coffee to writing down the whole.
I guess it doesn't
line
matter.
in her-
Yeah, Ara goes, what do I do?
Yell out thank you and then whisper you see you again soon. Something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you again soon. Please. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Please, Trips.
Joe forgot. He didn't.
Ara
Oh, shit.
gets, water. He does not get coffee.
And he appreciates that. Do you give him like boiling water?
No, just regular water. That she'll look at him and say, "You want it warm?" And then she'll warm it up with
Yeah, if you could.
prestidigitation.
Yeah. All
Be nice.
right. You see him just like pull out some like tea leaves that he probably has.
Yeah.
Alistair, come on over. I believe it is your time. Would you like to come in?
Mr. the Thistleworm, would you like to go first?
Hell yeah. Well, how kind of you. You'll know you're close to the harp when your footsteps start humming back at you.
Would you like to go first?
If it jingles, it's pleased. If it sneezes, you've offended it.
Oh, I thank you for those kind words. Take a step.
You think? Alistair, you land safely.
Awesome.
Thank you, please.
Well, this has been quite the pleasure. One that I sincerely hope to experience again in the future.
It gives you like a nod with that.
Take a step. Please let this be over.
And you safely make it across.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a hand. Very nice.
We did it.
Okay. At this moment, you see all of a sudden Thistlewim poof from where he was at in the middle of the raging stream or raging waters to appear back on his cushion, sitting down. Very good.
Yeah, I bet you enjoyed that.
I did.
All
Very
right,
much
it's
so.
over now. Let's move on.
God.
Do you have your book? May I?
Opens it up. Sure. You may.
Thank you kindly. Puts a paw on it, and you see more words start to form after it. You then notice in the direction that you are facing, it stops singing. And you see him make a motion to his right.
I will point the book towards the right.
As you point the book towards the right, give me a perception check.
You got it, dude. This is with disadvantage. Fubo. Hey, 17. That's not bad.
17, cool. There's a path leading directly behind him. But because you did it correctly, you're going the shortcut. As you see just between the trees from this sort of rock wall cavern of where this stream was extending from, you see a tiny hole about the size for any humanoid to crawl through. And with that, we will end tonight's session. We will see you all next week.
Gotta climb through the rock